So, finally, after over a year, I finally got this review ready. Yeah, maybe a short one, but better late than never. Anyways, so as promised, we have this game and then one more game reviews to do. So, without any further ado, let's just get into the review. This is my review on the 2006 movie tie-in game, Cars the video game. God, if I had £1 every single time I've said I've loved Pixar, I could have had enough money to go see a movie at the cinema. But can you blame me? For one, it's because there are new people to the channel that may have not seen the previous videos where I've talked about Pixar related stuff. And I've had a big love for them in my childhood. Growing up with Pixar movies were the one thing I'd watch every single day. I really enjoyed Cars growing up, and I still do to this day, but not as much. Go check out my reviews on the movies if you haven't done so already. Anyways, so Pixar had a few video game tie-ins with their movies. Some were okay, while others are still pretty fun games. So let's see if the Cars video game is one of those fun games. The plot to this game is that Lightning McQueen dreams about a race called the Radiator Springs Grand Prix. After that, he does some things around the town while getting ready to do his big race in the next Grand Prix for the Piston Cup.
He did what in his cup?
While also trying to take care of Chick Hicks from sabotaging McQueen's race. I'm glad that this game decided to make an original story and not use the movie's plot. Not that there's anything wrong with using the movie's plot, but it's better when a tie-in game does its own continuation of the movie or TV show that it's based on. And plus, it's a better continuation than Cars 2. I like the character interactions in this game. Each character acts like how they did in the movie, and so I have to give the writers credit for capturing the spirit of the movies so well. Even the new characters got a chuckle out of me.
I find the American landscape so myriad in its challenge, don't you? Every turn a bracing new thrill, every distance a dangerous gauntlet. Don't you agree, my fellow racing aficionados?
We gonna race or what?
The gameplay to Cars takes the advantage of being a Cars game, as there's a lot you can do in the game which adds in the replay value. Throughout most of the game you play as Lightning McQueen, but there are times that you can play as other characters in Radiator Springs like Mater, Sally, Dog, Sheriff, Luigi, and more. You can explore the open world of Radiator Springs and take part in some fun missions like going on a game of tractor tipping with Mater and Lightning McQueen, learning a new unlockable move you can use in the gameplay like learning how to drive backwards or to boost in the game. But the game's main bread and butter is that it's a racing game, since you mainly do races around tracks in the places that you go. I've played some racing games in the past, like the obvious one being the Mario Kart games, the Cars portion of the Russia Disney Pixar Adventure game, the Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing games, Sonic R, and more recently Team Sonic Racing and Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. All of those games are really fun in my opinion, and so is this game. I really enjoy racing on these tracks in this game. Not only do you race in the main town area, Radiator Springs, but you can also race outside of the town and even in the Piston Cup Grand Prix. You also get to race and do training in the Army car's course of being a soldier car. A really nice touch in my opinion. The hub worlds are so open that you could just drive in the whole hub world for hours and you won't get bored. It's that fun. You even do some side missions like collect a number of objects, the tractor tipping as said before, the army car training, and you even get to race as McQueen as a freaking monster truck. How fun is that? There's also these postcards to find for Lizzie, and some lightning bolts to collect throughout the hub worlds. So much replay value that I love it. Now of course there are some flaws to this game. Sometimes the physics may act up and go crazy. Like, you could just be going all over the place if you hit into a certain wall or landed in a weird way. Yeah, it's weird, but it's also quite funny. Another issue is when drifting in the game. Sometimes it works, but other times it doesn't. Another issue is going to other parts of the hub world, which were split into 3 different hub worlds, which kinda sucks. But I could see why, since this game was released on the GameCube, Xbox, and PS2 originally. And thankfully, this was fixed in a later Cars video game. The tractor tipping games are fun, but the problem is how the cars control, as they can be a bit slippery. Also, I don't find the racing games in the Piston Cup races to be that fun. Yeah, like, they're definitely not better than the ones that are in Radiator Springs. Probably because the tracks are too simple and the other races are more open. This game controls very nicely. Joystick to move in whichever direction you want, the jump button to drive, Y button to tilt, B and X to brake, left trigger to drift, right trigger to boost, double tap the B button to drive backwards or to go back forwards. You'll learn these easily during your playthrough, and there's nothing to change your experience. You even get told how to do some of this stuff in the game so you won't forget. Sometimes it'll tell you the same piece of information you already knew. A bit annoying, but I do find it helpful. Graphically, this game still holds up. While some textures could look better and maybe the mouths could have looked a little better when they animated it, this game, besides those flaws, are still pretty well made, and I think maybe just make it look a little shiny. Then bada bing bada boom, fix the textures, make the mouths look better, and add again the shininess. You got yourself another standard game, and it would look gorgeous for today's standards if it just did a couple of those patches. As a matter of fact, I think that's the case in the 360 version, but I'm not too sure. The music for this game is pretty dang good. While most of the soundtrack is just like official pieces of music from existing bands that they just had the rights to use, it's still pretty good stuff. Like, they had a pretty good selection here. And even the original music that we get in this game, it fits in the tone of it being set in the world of Cars. So yeah, this is pretty good stuff. Overall, Cars the video game is still a fun game to play. While I didn't cover everything in the game, or didn't touch on everything a lot, there is a lot to do in the game that I highly recommend checking out this game. There are even the handheld versions of the game, but the only one worth your time is the PSP one. I haven't played that one myself, but from what I've seen, it does look worthy. The Game Boy Advance version, yeah, I'd say it's more for little kids. I don't really want to talk about the DS version. I still have dark memories. Check out the Cars video game whenever you can. Okay. So, one more game now. Actually, even though I said one more game, why don't I just do all 3? So, I've been thinking about this for a little while. I think these reviews need a proper send-off. And I think me reviewing all 3 of these games is the way to go. So, join me next time for the final SpeedForce game reviews. If you don't include the Sonic Retrospective, I'll be reviewing the Toy Story trilogy games. Toy Story on the Mega Drive, Toy Story 2 on the PS1, and Toy Story 3 on the Xbox 360. But until then, I thank you all for watching this video. Hope you'll have a good day, night, or evening, wherever the heck you are. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Till then, take care. Hey everybody, Billy of SpeedForce Productions here, and just doing a quick little outro bit like last time I did with my Buzz Lightyear review. Just doing a quick one here. Yeah, so thanks for watching the Cars video game review. After this, we've only got the Toy Story games, and yeah, we'll be good to go. I'd just like to say that I am making a lot of progress on Corfy's Quest. Like, I have done like 22 minutes of the movie, and there's like a total of 21 scenes left to animate, and I've only done like 9. And with how I've been animating it and how quick it's been going, actually, I could probably get this done definitely by 2020. And I could say probably by the beginning of the year. Also, episode 3 of Alternate Worlds, I'm actually putting that on hold for a bit because I am trying to sort something out first. If I can't do it like that, then yeah, expect episode 3 sooner. As a matter of fact, I'm also going to be doing something else related to Alternate Worlds, so stay tuned for those. I'll probably get more information out at some point. Anyways, that's all I gotta say, so yeah, thanks for watching this video, and